Hey, crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at the MINA charts and we're going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to simply cover all of the various possibilities. And towards the end of the video, I will also briefly cover the overall macro structure of the overall altcoin market as well. Now, for those of you who love trading crypto and would like to try out the same crypto exchanges that I use on a regular basis, then feel free to go ahead and try out either the MEXC exchange or the Blowfin exchange with the links in the video description down below this video. Now, if you're from the United States, the best part about this Blowfin exchange is they do allow anybody from any country to be able to sign up, and it's non-KYC, so that is very nice as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the MINA charts. So overall here, we've got MINA on the daily structure here, and we can clearly see that we are currently riding within this range here of 73 cents and 91 cents. And we've got this little triangle going on here as well. And we can also see that we are at the bottom of this triangle as well right now. Now, it would be cool to be able to bounce off of this triangle here on the daily chart and be able to create another higher low like we did down here and right here. And it would be cool to create another one right here and continue to move forward up. All right, that is overall what we want to see, especially for people who are overall bullish on the MINA coin right now. All right, now as we can clearly see, if that does happen, if things continue, or if things end up turning bullish and we end up, bouncing off of the bottom of this triangle down here, it would be great to be able to gain enough momentum to break through the triangle here and then be able to break through 91 cents with, all kinds of ease. Okay, and if we break through 91 cents, it would be nice to go ahead and break through this level right here. Overall, I will not start to feel extremely bullish on MINA until we overall cross this peak right here, which is right around 97 cents, or I'm just going to go ahead and call it $1 because we've got good strong resistance up there. Okay, and if that does happen, I fully expect that we will most likely either end up crossing it or end up bouncing off of it and creating another low. Let's go ahead and go up here, bouncing off of it and creating another higher low at the bottom of this overall new uptrend that we are starting to create right here. Okay, now that would be very nice, and then we would continue to break higher into the next range and then bounce off, and then bounce off and come down and then make another higher low at the bottom of the overall uptrend here, and then continue to keep doing it over and over all the way up to these various levels and continue to keep doing it all the way up. And that would be very, very nice to see. And that is my overall bullish scenario for MINA going forward on the daily chart. Now, in a bearish scenario, if things continue to go bad and Bitcoin continues to keep falling and falling and falling, we could end up seeing drops down to 60 cents again. I mean, yeah, that would really honestly suck. And to be brutally honest with you guys, I have not marked any other support levels below 60 cents, only because, price isn't, we're not really that far down yet. And I don't see it going that far down. It would be very, very shitty for that to happen, but I personally don't see that happening. But if it does end up happening, what I could see happening here is obviously we've got very strong or decently strong support down here at the 73 cent level. A breaking down and closing below this triangle here would pretty much solidify my overall bias as far as it turning completely bearish again, especially if we end up breaking through this 73 cent level and heading towards the 60 cent level. Okay, now if we head towards the 60 cent level again, what I want to personally see is I want to see another bounce off of this 60 cent level, kind of like what we did here. And if we do end up creating a bounce down here at the 60 cent level, that would pretty much be quote unquote a double bottom right there. And a double bottom, hey, 9 times out of 10 with double bottoms is we end up having very strong bullish momentum after the double bottom ends up happening. So that would be very nice to see if that bearish scenario were to eventually play out. But overall here, obviously we all want to see things to be bullish. So overall, I'm hoping things I'm hoping things end up turning bullish here and we continue rising higher and higher and higher throughout all of these various levels and eventually crossing this $1.72 mark and continuing even higher, obviously. Now, when we go ahead and take a look at it on the Bollinger Bands, I'm a huge fan of the Bollinger Bands. They're very, very easy to be able to spot. overall, market sentiment, and see where, how far down, the sentiment is for various coins. It's very nice to see, especially when you've got this moving average here in the center. And as we can clearly see right now, the bands are starting to get narrow, which obviously when the bands start to get narrow, there's pretty much going to be a big parabolic move coming here soon. All right. When that's going to happen, I don't know. I can't see the future. I wish I could. But the bottom of the band is clearly right on, it's literally sitting right on this triangle right now, right on the bottom of this triangle. So if we can end up breaking out of, bearish territory in the bands, that would be very nice. We need to break through the middle, the center moving average here, and then start to continue higher and higher and let the bands expand upwards. All right. And that is overall what we want to see here with MINA. Now, when we go ahead and take a look at the overall market cap for the overall altcoin market, obviously, we have got some major support down here at $560 billion, and we've also got support down here at roughly around $533 billion as well. All right. Now, what I want to see here is not only do I want to see, I don't only want to see us breaking through this downtrend here, but I also want to see us breaking through this specific level right here. I want to see us break through this peak with very strong momentum at roughly around $695 billion. That would pretty much make me feel extremely bullish on the overall altcoin market and make me feel like, hey, we've got some room for growth here and we may start to trend higher, a little bit higher here, okay? But obviously, that's not going to happen until Bitcoin dominance starts to drop. And as we all know, when Bitcoin dominance starts to drop, the altcoin market starts to go higher and higher because people are taking their Bitcoin profits, putting them into altcoins, forcing the altcoin market cap to, continue moving higher and higher. And overall, that's what we really want to see for those of us who are into a lot of these altcoins. So guys, before I go ahead and wrap up this video, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button below the video, and go ahead and leave me a comment below the video as well on your personal thoughts on where you think the price of MINA is going to go in the short term. And hey guys, with that said, for those of you who stuck around and watched this video through the whole thing, thank you guys very, very much, and I hope to see you all in my future videos.